Hey guys, welcome to the interview. Thanks for showing up. If you don't know, this is band Velkoz Nikonet and Lord Daria. I said those correctly?
Close
Yes.
enough.
Close enough.
Yeah,
Close
we can
enough.
say close enough.
All right, so let's get this thing started. And I know we've already talked about this previously on the podcast, but how did your team, how did band Velkoz come to be?
Well, I said that like 3 times, so I'm gonna let Nico and Net answer this one.
Sure. Well, we mostly just played norms together, and at some point Clash came back, so we played a few clashes together. We were winning, so we decided we wanted to try our luck at a tournament.
Okay, so you still winning Clash, or?
No, it stopped shortly after.
All
We're kind of
right.
stuck in tier 1.
So how is it, since you're a new team and you've only really played Clash together? How is it playing with the other people on your team?
Well, we definitely found a problem in the first few weeks. We were a little bit at each other's throats, but it's fine now. Post-meeting Velkoz is past all those issues.
Oh,
We took the time to talk to each other. It's all good.
well,
I would
that's good to hear.
I would agree on that. I think we really pulled through near the end. I think our team really came together, and I like the synergy we have at the moment.
Okay, so post meeting Velkoz, let's talk about this meeting that you guys had and what was said. If you can share it, I don't know if it's draft strategy or whatever, but tell us about this meeting.
Well,
Um,
I'm gonna let you go.
yeah, we essentially just got our jungler to stop pocketing comical so much. He doesn't need it. He's a big boy in top lane. He can enjoy his island. And he does enjoy it very much.
So you were just
So,
getting too much jungle pressure on your person who are already most of the time wins lane.
yes, and then bot lane got their lane frozen and yes, bot lane is a very fun place in this tournament. A lot of the enemy ADCs like to freeze lane.
Yeah.
Post meeting Velkoz had a lot to say about that.
Oh, okay, okay. What from your side, Daria?
I would say we mostly changed Fermier's jungle pathing more than just him not going top lane as often. He was starting bot side, which meant he would often go top side at the end of his clear. So we just kind of changed that around, and it made us have a little bit more pressure on bot lane. Um, I would say I try my best to not need pressure too much. So it wasn't as hard. It didn't change too much. I would say I tried to train more on just my fundamentals and play style and champion in general. That's really what happened in post meeting Valkos from my side, I would say.
Okay, what about from your support's perspective? I'm sure she's along with the ADC, like, hey, we're getting froze on.
Yeah, she's very happy now that we have our pocket jungler always ready to gank.
Nice. You like play like we do. Well, we play
Exactly.
bot side. We leave our top laner to dry. So, speaking of how a team got together and your individualities, what are some of your guys' hobbies outside of League? Or do you have any? What do you do for fun? Or do you guys play other games together?
Uh, we used to play a lot of Overwatch. We
Okay.
even joined an Overwatch tournament. Not Daidara here, but the rest of us were in an Overwatch tournament at some point. That was fun. We inted, but it was all in good fun. We play other games. I know our support tries to get us into any MMORPG that comes out whenever those happen. Short-lived, but enjoyable.
So she
I'm a
she got everybody to play Lost Ark.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
she
exactly
managed
what.
to get everyone to play Lost Ark. It lasted at least a week.
Nice,
Not for
nice.
me. I didn't even open the game.
Okay. Well, it seems like you guys have a good uh, like you're friends, right? You're not just five
Yeah, we're
random
friends.
players on
We're
a
friends.
team.
We're friends.
Good. That's kind of the way my group is. Who would you guys prefer to play and or dodge in the playoffs coming up? You know, we got the tiebreaker going on. As we sit currently, Wetfire's 1-0. We're 0-1. So Wetfire has the highest chance to be currently in semifinals. So Is there a team like you're looking forward to playing to, or a team you're looking forward to dodging?
Uh, I'm down to. I'm looking slightly forward to playing against Wetfire, mostly due to the fact that last time we played against them, I think they were either having an off day or something because we kind of steamrolled. But I believe that something went wrong in their game. I think we stole something from them. I don't quite remember. A dodge would definitely be gotcha. I don't want to play against them. Like I love the people there. I just really don't want to play against them.
We play a lot with Eclipse, and it definitely showed. It definitely shows his dominance with basically any champion that he gets an ARAM. I know ARAM is probably not the best indication of his skill, especially in a more competitive tournament. But yeah, Gotcha is a very scary team with very good members. I would agree that I really want to face Wet because I would like to face maybe a more performant Wet, maybe on top of their game. The same could be said about Gotcha, since I know Eclipse said he wasn't playing very well. But yeah, I look forward the most for Wet.
Well, speaking of Gotcha Gamers, they have what, 4 losses total?
Mm-hmm.
1 to you, 1 to us. I'm not sure about their other losses, but I mean, everyone's opinion is by far and away that they're the best team. Does that give you some confidence going into the playoffs? Like, hey, they're supposed to be the best, and we took a game off them. We could actually win this whole thing.
Well, the fact that every team in the top 6 is being scared of them, even though they basically all have a win against them, because it's New World, you, us, and Wet that has wins against Gotcha, just shows that it's not really about the games that we take from them. Not to mention, it's a best of 3, so the little edge that us teams could have, like for example, Wet maybe having a better matchup because of their cheese comps, or us with the fact that maybe Eclipse wasn't playing wasn't playing the best. It won't really make that big of a difference in a best of 3 games. In the end, it's going to be the best team that wins.
Okay. Well, speaking of best of 3s, NicoNet, you guys are the young guns around here, right? I think your oldest player is 19. If you guys just get rolled in game 1, are you guys going to be able to reset for game 2? Have you guys played some best of 3s, or what's that looking like for your team?
We've done like a scrim against PSA recently. I think we're ready.
Well, I don't know. That's a very good question. I don't know about myself or Comical for the mental game. I think a more experienced team like Gotcha Game might be more experienced for that type of thing, that type of battle. But I do think if we get one game ahead, we're gonna get
We just
the
won't
ball
lose
rolling.
the first one.
Well, yeah, that's true. But then again, if we get the first game, there's a good chance we just keep going. Our mental is going to be strong after winning that first game.
So who do you feel like you have the easiest time against right now? I know you guys are 6-0, and you're coming off a really hot streak after your band
Wetfire
meeting.
Really?
So realistically,
Either Wetfire or PSA, yeah.
Well, realistically, you guys would play what, 4th seed or 3rd seed? No, you'd play 4th seed. So you're hoping Wetfire is the 4th seed.
Yeah. Again, the competition looks very tied. So I don't know between New World or Wetfire is going to get 4th seed. But yeah, I guess I'm going to follow my team captain and say that we would prefer going against Wetfire in 4th seed.
Now, we could be the 4th seed, right? And we have a new bottom lane. So I think most people think that we are the weakest currently. So, or they are looking forward to playing us. I'm surprised that you guys aren't more focused on playing us, considering I think we're the only team that you guys didn't take a win off of.
We haven't faced you guys post meeting yet. We don't know your capabilities. It's
That's
just not.
excuse.
It's too dangerous, you know.
Also, there's a new bot lane.
That's true. That's
That
true.
looks good.
Might be some more tricks up the sleeve. You never know. Playoffs get crazy around here. So, you did say you scrimmed PSA, and I'm not asking you to link to or tell us scrim results.
I was surprised.
I'll
Nico even
leak.
mentioned it.
I'll leak. Kiri,
No, you won't.
Kiri played. Kiri played.
Oh, can you give us the win loss at least?
No,
No. Okay.
I don't think I
Yeah.
will. As
Okay.
a matter of fact.
I'm interviewing them later today, so
Well, they better not
I
spill
don't
the
think they
beans
will either.
they may leak. We don't know.
I was promised full confidential.
Oh, okay.
Confidentiality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I promise if Mr. Vitus went 0-40, he will not say anything. So you're probably not going to hear much from him.
Perfect.
But do you guys have anything that you're like looking forward to, like playoffs, like any of the content coming out? Like are these interviews, for example, are a good way to get to know like some of the people that you're playing against, right? To see them face to face. Is there any team that you're looking forward to like watching their interview?
Well, I think I'm gonna
Yes,
watch most teams. I think I'm gonna watch most teams on the. I'm gonna watch most reviews. I mean, most interviews, because it's always interesting. Also, there's some people like Eclipse that I don't think showed up last season on the interviews.
Yeah, he didn't play last season.
Right. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. I don't know if he's the one getting interviewed. I'm also looking forward to Wet because I know they're new as well. And
Okay.
PSA, just like my captain said.
So, who are you looking forward to seeing besides Eclipse from these teams? Like, is there a certain individual you're just interested to see how they, what they have to say about the playoffs, or?
Well, I'm gonna be selfish by saying that I'm looking forward to looking at the mid laners mostly
Okay.
on teams like PSA or Gotcha Gamers, where I'm pretty certain they're the one getting interviewed. I guess Wet as well, since Chase is their captain. But yeah, I want to know their intake on other teams and how they approach these playoffs.
What about you, Nico? Is anybody you're looking forward to seeing?
Maybe Saint Millie. I know our support's been capturing players from different teams and forcing them to play games with us. You know.
Oh, okay. She's on a covert mission.
Oh yeah, it's all part of the plan, really. They'll like us as friends so much that they'll just give us.
True.
Makes sense. So what's your read on teams in the playoffs right now? Let's just go through the other 5 teams besides yourself. Any order doesn't matter. Let's start with you, Nico.
So just name an order of.
No, just how you feel about them. Like,
How do I feel about the teams?
I know we went over a couple, like Gotcha Gamers, how you think that they're strong and you're really looking forward
Yeah,
to
yeah.
playing Wet. But just how do you feel about the teams in general?
PSA. I feel like if we play a bunch more games against them, it's gonna get a little scary. Because I'm afraid that they'll figure us out. The lucky ones, I really don't remember that much the first time we played. It was really early in the season. I'd have to go check the match results. So I can't say. Also, you have a new bot lane. I am an
Right.
ADC. I mostly care about the bot lane. I know nothing of it. New World Jupiter. I think they're pretty strong. I don't like their jungler. It's Kaler, right?
Yeah, Kaler's a jungler.
Yes. Sorry, Kaler. I don't like you. You were in my bottom bush at minute 3, and I'm holding that above your head. I feel like I'm missing a team.
Gotcha Gamers, PSA, Ben Velkoz, the Lucky Ones, Wetfire, and who was the other one?
It was Wetfire that you're missing,
Yes.
I believe.
Yeah. You're missing Wetfire.
Didn't talk
and
about Wet.
Gotcha
Oh, well.
Gamers.
I already talked about Wetfire earlier in Gotcha Gamers. Gotcha Gamers really strong. Wetfire, they have cheese. If they outdraft us, they can hurt us really hard in the early game.
Yeah. All right. What about you, Didario?
I would say the same thing. I'm gonna be honest. That last game, actually every game we played against against New World. I was about to say New Wetfire. New World. I don't really remember them. The first game we we kind of stomped, and the first game I don't remember much. I just remember that Protomorph played pretty well his Vigar and got his game plan across. But except for that, I don't really remember much. So I can't really judge them. I guess we could talk about Kaler, who once again was at the bottom bush for like 3 minutes. But overall, there's nothing I can say. It's kind of a black box. For Wetfire, I already talked a little bit about Wetfire. I'm looking forward on Chase, because I'm guessing Chase is gonna pull something up, because I know he's been playing Seraphine, which is interesting. I was looking forward to him playing other champs that aren't Ari and maybe trying to get a new game plan, which is I think what he's doing. I'm looking forward for maybe our next encounter. I already talked about Gacha game. PSA, I will follow Nico on that. We did a scrim versus them.
Hey. Yeah, we did a scrim versus them, and that is all we need to say.
Yeah, but also just, I think the more we're gonna play against them, the harder it's gonna get for us. I think the best of 3 or even best of 5. Right, finals is best of 5, right?
Right.
Right. If we get them in finals, which is gonna be the result, because we can't phase them in
Right.
semi or quarter. I think it's gonna be really hard for us in a best of 5.
So, do you believe in the PSA playoff hype? Like those guys get way better in playoffs?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it's either they have there's no way they get in finals, or they're intentionally playing bad to be able to come back in the finals and get that anime moment. So I have no idea.
What about you,
For the
Nico,
rest,
do you think?
Do I think they're gonna like turn on for finals? No, I don't think so.
Okay. Makes sense. I'm sorry, I cut you off there, Dadari. What were you saying?
well, I was trying to figure out whose team I was missing. I think I talked about everyone. I missed the lucky ones. I think it's the same thing for. Oh wait, no. Yeah, if you guys win against New World, we face against you guys in quarters, right?
Well, if we beat New World and New World beats Wetfire, then it's, I don't know, it's game
Another
time.
tie.
No, it's a
I
game.
don't even-
They base off game times at that point. So,
All right.
so
So-
you should know by Sunday evening who you have to play.
Well, I don't really know. Every game was close. I mean, you said that on Tower Dive, but I don't really agree on that for the second game. I don't think the second game was very close. But if we take if we take in consideration the fact that it was close the first game and it was pre-meeting ban Velkoz, in theory we should win the next encounter. But then again, we can't really know. We don't know about the bot lane, and there's probably stuff that changed in the meantime. You guys probably got better and got maybe a better game plan.
Well,
You even hinted at more to come, so I don't really know.
Okay. Well, I guess this is the final question. Who do you think? I know you don't know seeding yet, but who do you think you'll be playing in the finals?
Like in the finals?
Yes.
Yes.
Who do you think
I think
makes
it's-
it all the way there?
I think it's either Gacha Gamers or PSA if they do that comeback that they like to do. So I don't know. In my opinion, it's gonna be decided on quarters between. On semis between Gacha and PSA who goes in finals.
Same. You have the same opinion, Nico?
I am for Gacha Gamers. I do think it's gonna be Gacha Gamers.
Okay. All right.
I think Eclipse is gonna turn on.
Well, thank you guys for your time. I appreciate it. Any last words for any of those people that might be cheering for Ban Velkoz out there?
Go on, Sam.
Well, if you guys are discovering us, thank you for discovering us, and I'm happy because we got a little bit of messages from Velkoz mains talking about the fact that they saw our names in the DO Esports and they were happy to support us. And honestly, I think those guys are eating good. To be honest, we've been on a roll lately. I hope we will win more games so we can we can show that Velkoz players can maybe beat the competition. I guess I'm the only Velkoz main, so
Velkoz players who have not locked in
True.
Velkoz.
we locked in Velkoz twice.
Once. It
So-
was
Just
like
once.
Do you guys see yourselves playing in more leagues?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think we're gonna wait until this one ends and see how everyone feels about it. But maybe.
All right. Well, thank you guys again. It's been a great time interviewing you. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing what people say about the interview.
Yeah.
Have a good
Thank
night.
you for having us.
Oh, yes, sirs.